last time. Thank you all for coming today. Now, as Princess of Equestria, you shall all give up your lives and scour the globe for new friendships! At Twilight, we all literally have things to do.
Yeah, what about Sweet Apple Acres?
Or all my animal friends. The great and powerful
Your princess commands you! Well, what do you say, Zecora? I guess we could go to your home.
What? No! On my soul, I swore to never return to that hellhole.
Come on, Zecora. Can't be that bad.
Oh, it can't be that bad, the city pony said. Then she remembered her mother was dead.
What the Jesus Celestia, Zecora? I was just thinking my good friend Zecora hasn't been home as long as I've known her, so I was like, hey, Zecora, you want to go home? I don't need any pony reminding me my parents are dead!
You are right, Applejack. That was shameful. But to think of my home is quite painful. My hometown of Zebrat, far across the sea. For you, Applejack, I shall return to Farasi.
Well, now that that's settled, Tempest, Rockhoof, you're with us.
The Farasian coast, 1 week later. Zecora! It's so good to see you. Well, aren't you gonna introduce us to your friends? Fine, I'll do it. You've got Dust Devil, Cactus Rose, Melody Brook, Crystal, and of course me, Marini. I can't believe I just rhymed. Do you still do that, kid? And now our story continues. The Legend of Zecora. Once upon a time, in the Farasian shores, Zecora the zebra stayed mostly indoors. She had no friends, not a buddy at all, until a voice said, "Hey, can you get my ball?" She was happy to help. She brought back the ball. Its owner said thank you, but that was not all. "Hi, I'm Marini. Would you like to play?" And Zecora she did, and decided to stay. Soon, Marini's good friends were Zecora's friends too. Even though they were different, they were friends through and through. Two kelpies, two abada, two zebras together. Despite all their differences, birds of a feather. Zecora loved legends, myths, and old stories. She always read tales of fortunes and glories. She made them new games to where challenges they rose. She wrote them new tales where they were heroes. They grew up together, these friends of three races, getting their cutie marks, finding their places. Their childhoods were happy, games happier still. Everything was perfectly perfect. Until... Now, as we all know, kelpies have magic that allows them to manipulate water. They can control it with their minds and can change their bodies from water to ice to steam. And abada have naturally occurring magic, which gives them special abilities, like Dust Devil's speed or Cactus Rose's ability to communicate with plants. Zebras, on the other hoof, have no magical abilities. They can be naturally fast or strong, but even their cutie marks are simply mundane symbols of their life, not a magical destiny. Miss Allegre, is there no way a zebra can learn to use magic? Like, if they try really, really hard? Zecora, sweet child. The only creatures who are rumored to be able to learn magic are unicorns. And according to legend, they only exist in the far-off, dark, monster-covered land of Equestria. They may just be a myth. Well, I am going to be the first zebra to learn how to use magic. Good luck with that, dear. Until then, he still have a test on his information tomorrow. While all of her classmates, they laughed and they played. Deep in the library, Zecora she stayed. She studied old tomes, from near and from far. She read books from Casablanco to Zebra Zabar. While others may see her obsession as tragic, Zecora devoted her whole life to magic. A life of mundanity would be the worst. So, with zebras of magic, she would be the first. She studied the legends of unicorns, the magics they channeled through magical horns, of spells dating back to magical times, of hoof-written scrolls and enchanted rhymes, of bearded wizards and their magical charms, of evil sirens and their wicked harms. She read of a warrior that carried a shovel, and a magical healer that lived in a hovel. The healer, she gave her a reason to pause. An old illustration, that was the cause. This is the answer, friends. It's not phony. Mage Metalbrook was just an earth pony.
Awesome! Wait, what's an earth pony?
Earth ponies are mundane like us. They have not magic, and that's that, Gus.
Braxis, help us. You're rhyming on purpose. I thought the first rhyme was an accident.
Oh, it's a game! I want to play, but I can, only think of one rhyme to say. I learned that spells work best in rhyme, so I'll speak like this all of the time. Zecora, this is a bad idea. Maybe if you just... Now, Marini, I think it's very cute. Let her try if she wants. It's not cute, and it's not a bad idea. Mage Metalbrook was just a normal pony, and she found a way to do magic. Look, kid, I don't want you to be upset when it doesn't work. You don't have any faith in me. You don't think It's not what... You may be fine with being boring your whole life, Marini, but I'm not. And from that time, dear Applejack, they laughed and talked behind my back. Teases and taunts at every turn, how it makes my stomach churn.
Yeah, that don't sound like they were being very good friends. That must have been hard. Well, it sounds like it's been years since you left. Don't you think your friends deserve another shot? And if not for you, at least for Equestria then, right?
I was sure I had outgrown this feeling of being all alone, but right when I saw them there, all I could do was stare. Applejack, I apologize for my tears and plaintive cries. My youth was hard, but I digress. We were sent by the princess.
There you go. Now let's go have a nice visit. Well, shucks. Looks like they started without us. Witness! I told you there was water here!
Yay! And if Kelpies had one big strategic weakness, what would you say that would be? Oh my god, what a funny question. Oh, I totally know. Well, there's electricity. It makes us totally go all kablooey and stuff. Good to know. Also, if we're away from a water source for too long, we literally dry up. It's oh my god, where's my moisturizer? Useful. Also when...
Tempest! What are you doing?
Just recon, Applejack. Medley Brooke here has been helping me learn more about this town, and she has been oh so helpful. Oh my god, really? I could conquer and subjugate this place in an hour. Half an hour if I had help.
We ain't here to conquer anyone, Tempest. This is a peaceful mission.
Yeah, but say it wasn't. Say they rejected Equestria's friendship, and we needed to force it upon them. Hey, kid. Glad to see you back. I wanted to say I'm sorry for springing all of that on you. Thought it would be a nice welcome home, but I should have remembered you don't really like big crowds. I appreciate your apology, but you're thinking of a younger me. The grown-up me, for your information, hosted a Nightmare Night celebration. Is that so? Well, I guess we've all changed quite a bit. Speaking of, did I mention I'm the mayor now?
The what now?
Which means I'll be giving you ponies the tour. So, when I come back from the trip, they sent me home with a bunch of zap apples, which I gave out around town. And apparently, whatever it is that makes kelpies explode when they get electrocuted, transfers to the apples.
Oh no.
We spent an hour mopping up Medley Brooke and putting her pieces into a bucket. I swear she's shorter than she used to be. It's totally not funny. That really frickin' hurt.
Well, that's a good thing to remember. I'll make sure when I bring apples to leave those out.
Oh, we're here.
Where are we?
Though my parents have moved away, this is the home where I used to stay. Yep, and the one next to it is mine.
Y'all grew up right next to each other?
We were like family for years, until she up and left. Up and left is a mischaracterization. I won't stand for this indignation. Come on, kid. What do you call it when your best friend jumps on a boat across the sea and abandons you then? Yeah, that's what I thought. The way you say this is not fair, you see. I did not simply go to sea. I decided. Just spit it out! You're not casting a spell on me, and it ain't gonna rhyme. Are you gonna explain yourself after all this time?
I hate to ruin the gravity of the moment, but is no one going to point out that rhymed? This isn't contagious, is it? Because if I start bursting into song...
Be quiet, Crystal!
Fine. Take it out of me, God.
Better yet, here's how I remember it. I used to live next to this nice kid that didn't have any friends and didn't talk to anybody. So one day, when my ball rolled over to her, I asked her to bring it back as an excuse to get to know her. It turned out she was pretty cool and came up with some fun games and stories. She became friends with all of my friends. Then one day, this kid got really excited about the idea of magic. And who could blame her? We all got pretty excited about it. But she stopped talking to us or hanging out with us. She went back to the way she was before we were friends. And this time, when I asked her to come play, she just said no. This neighbor and friend of mine thought she found a way to do magic. She was so excited. I didn't want her to get her heart broken if it didn't work. So I tried to get her to take it easy. And then she screamed in my face, "You may be fine with being boring your whole life, Marini, but I'm not." Marini, learning magic was the only thing I ever really wanted. Yeah, I got that. You never wanted to have friends, and it never mattered to you that I wanted to be your friend.
I wanted to be your friend too, but you wouldn't literally ever talk about anything but magic. It was soups annoying.
How could I have? But that wasn't it. I didn't leave because of just one argument. You were all cruel to me. You all laughed at me. You treated me like I was a joke.
Well, we had been friends with you for a while, but all of a sudden you were saying everything in rhyme, and oh my god. Do you remember that week you decided to say everything backwards? I literally could not be seen with you after that.
What about you, Crystal? That doesn't explain what you did. What did Crystal do?
Well, Marini, I may have caused a number of puddles to freeze just before Zecora stepped on them.
Crystal! You never told me that.
We had a good thing going. We used to have so much fun together. She ruined that.
What? This may be news to the rest of you, but not everyone likes me. Apparently, I'm mean. No need to growl about it. That weren't a growl, Pony of Ice. The ground is rumbling. There's something down there.
It's back. The devil. Warn the zebras at the edge of town.
On it, boss.
This is the second time this week. It used to take a month for him to come back. You know what to do, Rose. Get your plants ready. Yes, ma'am. Medley-Brook.
Marini, what is it? What can I do?
Stay out of my way. We survived this long without you. We can do it today.
Survived what?
It's none of...
Look out!
What is that thing? It's called the Fruitslong, and I need to protect my town from it. But it's my town too.
Zecora, she's obviously done this before.
But I need to help.
They're used to working together without you. But then again, you've got ponies here to support you too.
Right. I'm ready to fight, good Applejack. Now let us drive this Fruitslong back. Every pony, get behind me! This portion is quite a sight to see! For if the Fruitslong aims to injure this snake, it will soon burn to cinders!
Oh my god, Zecora, that was totally amazing! Your magic chased it away!
The purple is a nice touch. It's very pretty.
Hey, where's Marini?
She was getting the foals from the school.
I can run and find her. I'll...
Help! Somebody do something! I can't stop this thing from...
What in tarnation is that? He's here.
Who?
Prince Abraxas. Begone, foul worm! Trouble my people no more! He is gone. For now.
Thank you, Prince Abraxas.
I apologize for my tardiness. I was unable to greet our guests, as I have been chasing the Fruitslong away from the border villages all day. Which of you has cast this retreat spell? We owe you a great debt.
There is no need. No debt can be shown. The caster was one of Farasi's own.
Is that little Zecora?
That it is, just as you see. I have returned, your majesty.
And it seems you learned magic from the unicorns after all.
When I left, those were my notions. But what I've mastered is the world of potions. I cannot cast with just a ponder, but with Cauldron, I may conjure.
I would love to hear more, which makes me all the sadder that I must depart. For the Fruitslong will attack another town tonight. Pardon me, Mr. Prince, sir. I'm Applejack, your ambassador from Equestria. I'd love to chat with you. but you seem rather busy, so I'm going to ask you a favor instead. Zecora here is a good friend of mine, and has helped me defend my home a whole bunch. I'd like to know what me and my friends can do to help defend hers.
It is a kind offer, Applejack, but the truth is that I am not certain. The creature is said to be living in a temple in the depths of the desert, but I am never able to investigate, as I am always giving chase.
If there is a mystery that must be solved, then my friends and I must be involved.
But it is a long travel, Zecora. I could not expect four who are not familiar with the desert to take on such a task alone.
They won't have to. We'll go with them, and we'll stop the attacks from the Rootslong once and for all. Until next time.